Assalamualaikum and good day. Today, we will present our study on the internet service at CFS Gambang. As students, we rely on the internet for online classes, research, and assignment. However, many have shared concerns about the speed, stability of the campus internet. So, we conduct a survey to get students' feedback and identify areas for improvement. The internet at CFS Gambang is often slow and unstable. This affects students by causing delays in submitting work and difficulties in attending online sessions. Our goal is to understand how the internet service affects students' academic activities. We hope the finding will help improve the network for a better learning experience. We use convenience sampling. Students from Cephas Gambang, both male and female, answer the Google form shared through WhatsApp groups.
So this is our main area. We separate between 50 male and 50 female with the range of 20 to 80 ringgit. To analyze data, we organize it using group frequency distribution table. So we also add frequency, class boundary, and midpoint at this table. So this is our histogram. So figure 1.0 show a histogram of weekly internet spending by CFS IM student. Most students spend between RM to 24 ringgit and 34 ringgit, showing a moderate spending trend. Fewer students spend below RM 24 ringgit above or above 54 ringgit, and very few spend more than 64 ringgit. The histogram is positively skewed, meaning some students spend more than average, which could rise the mean above the median.
This is a frequency polygon graph showing how much CFS students spend on the internet each week. From the graph, we can see that most students spend between 30 ringgit and 40 ringgit on internet. That's where the highest point on the graph is. As spending increase beyond 40 ringgit, the number of students start to drop. This means fewer students spend more than 50 ringgit a week on internet. At the start and the end of the graph, the frequency is very low and almost zero. Okay, next, this is an audio graph showing how much students spend on the internet each week. From the graph, we can see that the number of students increase as the amount goes up. There's a steep rise between 20 ringgit and 50 ringgit, which means many students spend in that range. After 50 ringgit, the curve starts to flatten, which shows the fewer students spend more than 50 ringgit on the internet each week. Toward the end, the line reached close to 100 students at 90 ringgit. This means almost all students spend less than 90 ringgit per week. The first pie chart shows the internet service provider used by CFS students. The most popular provider is Secondigi, used by 25% of students. It is followed by Redden with 21%, U-Mobile with 80%, and Mac 40%. The other providers like Yes, Unisoft, Unify, and Tutop are used by similar group of students. This shows the most students prefer mobile-based internet service. The second pie chart shows whether students feel their internet works smoothly. 77% of students say yes, while 23% say no. This means most students are satisfied with their internet connection, but there are still some who face issues. That's all.
Okay, so this is our third pie chart. Most people use this internet for entertainment, which is 52%. Other common use are talking and working with others, which is 70%, gaming 50%, and learning or research 30%. Fewer people use it for online class or building skill. This shows that fun and relaxation are the main reason for people go online. So based on the data, we are 95% confident that the student spend between 31 ringgit and 40 ringgit weekly on internet, while female students spend slightly more, between 30 ringgit and 40 ringgit. Although the average for female is a bit higher, the overlap in the range show the no significant difference. The variation within each group is too large, and they confidently say one gender spend more. Overall, female and male students have very similar internet spending habit, and more analysis would be needed to confirm all the real differences.
Based on the data collected, we calculate the median, mode, variance, and also standard deviation. The mean or average amount spent is 39 ringgits and 80 cents, which we obtain by dividing the total internet spending of 3,980 ringgits by 100 students. The mode, which is represent the most frequently occurring amount, is 36 ringgit and 93 cents. While the median or the middle value of the database is 37 ringgit and 83 cents, which values give us a clear picture of what most students typically spend. We also calculate the variance, which is 90,198.08, indicating the spending amounts very significantly among students. Finally, The standard deviation is 139.25 cents, which confirms that there is a widespread data, meaning some of the students spend more or much less than the average.
In conclusion, our survey shows that the most students spend between 24 and 30 cents to 44 and 50 cents on internet each month. This suggests that students are using the internet wisely, mainly for academic needs and communication. Only a few students spend much more, showing that heavy usage is rare. We also found that internet issues are most common in Mahal, followed by classroom, cafeterias, and the like. Since online learning and assignment depend on internet access, poor connection forces many students to rely on mobile data, which can be costly and affect their studies. Because of this, we recommend that CFS IAM management to upgrade the Wi-Fi systems, especially in a key students area, to ensure better and more stable access. From an Islamic perspective, students' moderate internet usage reflects the principle of wasatiyah, of moderation, as Allah said in the Quran. Do not be extravagant in the He does not like the extravagant, which is in Surah Al-An'am. This reminds us not to waste resources, including internet use, and to avoid using it for the wrong purpose. So, that's all from us. Thanks for listening and goodbye.